Montesquieu is one of the great political philosophers of the Enlightenment period. Out of curiosity he compiled a naturalistic explanation of various forms of government, following several quotes from Baron de Montesquieu. Based on the nature of things, power must be an obstacle to power. To be truly great, one must stand with others, not above them. The decline of every government begins with the destruction of the principles on which it was founded. When the legislative and executive powers are united in one person, or in the same body of judges, there can be no freedom. For fear might arise, lest the same king or senate should enact tyrannical laws, to execute them in a tyrannical manner. There is no tyranny more cruel than that carried out under the cover of law and in the name of justice. We receive 3 educations, one from our parents, one from our school teachers, and one from the world. The third goes against everything the first 2 taught us. Naturally, all humans are born equal, but they cannot remain in this equality. Society makes them lose it, and they get it back only through the protection of the law. Everyone who has power is encouraged to abuse it. The law should be like death, sparing no one. Injustice perpetrated against anyone is a threat to everyone. The less men think, the more they talk. To be successful in the world we must appear stupid but wise. That anyone who has power has a tendency to abuse it is an eternal truth. They tend to go as far as obstacles allow. If we just wanted to be happy, it would be easy, but we want to be happier than other people, and this is almost always difficult, because we assume they are happier than they are. I want to abolish funerals. The time for a person to mourn is at his birth, not at his death. You have to learn a lot to know little. It is always the adventurer who achieves great things. Religious wars are not caused by the existence of more than one religion, but by a spirit of intolerance, the spread of which can only be considered a total eclipse of human reason. Freedom is the right to do what the law permits. Freedom only exists if there is no abuse of power. Democracy has 2 things to avoid: a spirit of inequality, which leads to aristocracy, or government led by a single individual, and the spirit of extreme equality, which leads him towards despotism, because the despotism of one individual ends in conquest. People who have little to do are usually very talkative. The less they think and act, the less they talk. When one seeks so many ways to make oneself afraid, one always finds oneself to be hated first. When a society is born, the heads of state are those who give it a special character. We always imagine other people to be much happier than they actually are.